Alright, so Final Fantasy XV's final piece of DLC finally dropped. And well, episode Ignis is a pleasant surprise. But regardless, let's dive in. Is it fun? Most importantly, is it worth the money? Well, let's find out. Alright, let's start this off with the gameplay. Similar to the other episodes, where each one focused on how the character fights in the main game, this time around it's Ignis, and it seems like not much has changed. Ignis uses spell daggers that have 3 different types of magic attached to them. The fire magic is a typical set anything on fire you hit kind of attack. The ice attack gives the character much more of a range, stemming its icy effects to enemies around the player. And the final lightning magic gives Ignis the abilities of the Flash. No, seriously, he zips around at the speed of light and delivers hits that summon lightning strikes. Other than that, Ignis is also given an ultimate weapon called the Total Clarity, which allows him to target every enemy near him and strike down all of them with his currently equipped magic. Other than that, there is also a new feature. Movement is improved thanks to Ignis' grappling hook, but sadly this is short-lived because it breaks. Overall, the gameplay embodies Ignis perfectly, but it's nothing to write home about. But you know what is? The plot. Now, don't worry, I won't spoil anything. I will be vague, but this is easily the best of the DLCs in this department. Not only does it provide a neat story to where Ignis was during the events of Chapter 9, but it also extends into the ending of the game. Not to mention, once you beat the episode once, you are given a different path to follow in the new Extra Verse mode, which gives not only the DLC an alternate ending, but the whole game one, since it affects the overall timeline. Bottom line, without going into too much detail, I really enjoyed the plot of the DLC, and the alternate chapter added a whole other layer to the story, as well as give me an ending that I actually preferred over the canon one. Besides that, this story will be sure to tug on your heartstrings, and to make matters even worse, or better rather, it's all accompanied by the rich sound of guest composer Yasunori Mitsuda. Like the cherry on top of a sundae, the soundtrack just elevates it to an even better tone overall. Now onto my final thoughts. Gameplay-wise, it is a fun gauntlet of tactical button mashing, so more of the same at least compared to the main game. But story-wise, this is what I've been waiting for. For those of you who have enjoyed the plot of Final Fantasy XV as a whole, this does not disappoint, and in many ways gives us something that we didn't even know we wanted. It truly feels like a new chapter in the tale of Noctis and his friends, but it's also a worthy episode to the saga of Final Fantasy. Well, let's review. And now, let's ask the question. Is it worth the money? And at retail, $5? Yeah, this is 100% worth that, and it's a great addition to the overall Season Pass. I mean, story-wise, this is hands down the best of the DLC, or at least of the episodes. I mean, yes, it's probably, when you really look at it, it's only like an hour and a half long, or an hour and 40 minutes long, but just the ramifications and just the overall story and how it just blends in with everything else is just fantastic. I would definitely say this is the best story-wise. Best content-wise is probably Prompto, and Gladiolus is sadly the worst one. I mean, it's still good, but it's not. I mean, if you're gonna get Season Pass, it's a great addition, but that's probably one I wouldn't recommend for $5 after the fact. But yeah, this was just amazing. Story-wise, I love the story of Final Fantasy XV, and if you do too, you will love the story here. Whether it be the extra helping of what happens to Ignis, or the extra verse. But regardless, that's the video. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.